Hi everyone, hello and welcome to yet another episode of Projekt Perfumery India. On our YouTube, we are doing the series of Ajmal scents today. These Ajmal perfumes are pretty good value for money. Sadly, there is no much online information available. That's the reason why I picked them up. So we'll do not waste any more time and get started with it. So first one on my list is actually Ajmal Carbon. Right? This is again what we are talking about is the Occidental range of Ajmal. That means these are the targeted towards the French market. So these smells very French. These do not smell like how hardcore Ajmal fragrances smells like. So this is Carbon. Going to the notes breakdown, it's citrus and lavender in the opening, pretty sharp in the opening, and then it dries down to clove, violet, patchouli, and musk. I would say it's a good value for money, provided you can buy it for 800-900 rupees. Not worth spending more than that. They are MRP pretty high. I think this one is MRP at 1800 to 2000. Online they are promoting pretty much. I picked them up online at a pretty good price at around 40-50% off. So if you get a deal, this could be a good daily wear. So coming to the notes, it is citrus and lavender, which gives it a very sharp opening. Nothing great about it, as I'd say, but for the price, it's worth it. For the price of 800-900, it could be a good summer scent. Overall, it's a citrus profile. This is called Ajmal Carbon. Let me shift focus here. This is Carbon by Ajmal. I think it has been around from a very long time. So I'm just covering the so smelling ones first, and then we will go to the best of the lot. The second one we have is called Friction by Carbon. Going by the bottle, very minimal looking bottle. I think I picked it up for around 600 rupees. For 600 rupees, it's a steal. It's a steal for 600 rupees, guys. And coming to the notes, it's basically a clove based scent or a mint based scent. It's more of a mint rather than clove. And at the first sniff itself, it smells like Centofresh chewing gum, which is a good thing. It smells like Centofresh. The blue original version of Centofresh I'm talking about, not the Center Shock, that's more on the fruitier side. This smells like Centofresh chewing gum, more mint based. For 600 rupees, it's absolute worth value. Just it lasts for good 4 hours, but you can't complain for the price. This is called Ajmal's Friction. No information available online. For spray itself, this would give you a kick of mint, and it will dry down into more like a chewing gum, like a Centofresh. This is Ajmal Friction. Third one on our list is going to be all right, let's do Neutron. So in the whole list of 10 perfumes, there are 3 perfumes which smell similar to each other. This one is Neutron. So at the first sniff itself, this smells like poor version of Bleu de Chanel. Poor version because this does not this is pretty cheap. If you go by the price, this is not very pricey. But yeah, in the first sniff itself, this reminds me of Bleu de Chanel or the toilet. There was a time when every fragrance smelled like that. So this is more like a richer version of Tag Him by Armaf. This is called Neutron by Ajmal. I mean, there's nothing great about it. But if you're getting a good deal or you love Tag Him and looking for a better version of Tag Him, this is it. Fourth one is called, I was pretty impressed with this one. This is called Centos. First thing, the bottle is okayish, like how most Dubai-based houses bottles look like. Right, you see, it's a pretty decent looking bottle. And coming to the notes part, this is lavender, lily of valley, patchouli, and sandalwood. I was impressed with this one. Around 1200 to 1500 is the costing, and this gave me constant 6 to 7 hours in a hot, humid day. So Centos is probably one of my pick from the entire list I'm showing. This is called Centos by Ajmal. This is a citrus scent with citrus floral basically. So it is citrus sharp opening, and dry down would the lily of the valley and patchouli would kick in. One thing, all of them, if Ajmal is making a citrus scent, I don't know for what reason they have made everything smell so similar to each other. Otherwise, if I have to pick, I'll show you the top 3 of my list going ahead. Next up is, I think this one, I was surprised to, I think this is their made in India product. On the box packaging and everything, it said made in India, somewhere in Maharashtra, right? This is called, you could see by the bottle, this is one of the oud scents. This is called Dhanal Oud Bakhak. Otherwise, it smells like Cambodian oud. How most Cambodian oud fragrances smells like. 60 ml for $1,000, and this lasts tremendously for 15 hours plus. Yes, it is synthetic, but you know, if you are into using real oud, you will find it synthetic. But if you have been using ouds from houses like Rasasi, Ajmal, this is one of the powerhouses. This is called Dhanal Oud Bakhak, which is actually, this reminds me of how most Cambodian oud fragrances look, smells like. Very animalic, very sharp, very fecal. This is Dhanal Oud Bakhak by Ajmal. Next up, I think this is the most expensive of the lot here. It's called Aristocrat. The bottle is a good looking bottle. It's a good looking bottle. Aristocrat, this reminds me of one of the luggage bag companies basically. I think somebody have made a promotional product for them. Coming to the smell of it, this is bergamot, watermelon, lime, lemon, jasmine and musk. This is how most spicy Middle Eastern scent smell. No oud to it, that is for sure, but this gives you very warm and cozy vibe. Opening is definitely sharp, which dries down into more muskier vibe, so good for office setting. If you want to try out any of the Ajmals, definitely I think this would be on my number 3 list on the whole video. I'll be doing top 3 from them. I'll just showcase them. So this is Aristocrat, is more woody citrus floral. It does has woody elements to it. Coming to the comparison part, if ever I have to compare it, right, the closest this reminds me of, this is not a clone, not an inspiration, this is an original blend. But if I have to compare it, I would compare it with probably DNG the one, because that is also woody citrus. This is also woody citrus, along with some more florals to it. Next one, I was pretty intrigued on this one, but again, as said, it's a decent daily driver. This is called Amber Magic, right? Coming to the notes part, labdanum, leather, eucalyptus and rosemary. Rosemary gives you that chilling vibe, that, you know, the coolness which you get from the scents is actually rosemary, which gives you like the frozen vibe. That's rosemary. So this one is more labdanum, leather, eucalyptus and rosemary. Do not go with the name, nothing amberish in this. Do not expect a warm cozy amber scent out of it. After 5 minutes I was kind of, you know, digging this scent where it's gone, because this some of the, I think after dry down, this kind of vanishes away and then it comes back with slight leather hints, right? Amber Magic for $1,000, it's worth it. Otherwise, if you are paying anything more than 1,000, not worth for that price. Coming to the next freshie, it is called Titanium by Ajmal. Look at this one. This is a neat looking bottle. It reminds me of, the bottle reminds me of Dior Homme Cologne. Let me give it a sniff. I haven't sniffed it yet, but I do read that this one smells like Polo Blue. Polo Blue is what one of the comparisons says. For me, it's more like just lime water. That's it. Not like, if you could talk about Dior Homme Cologne, that's a good way of, you know, saying it a lime water in a good way. But this one is all right, nothing great about it. I'll just give it a pass. So coming to the top 2 scents here, I was pretty impressed with this one. This is called Ajmal Z. Here we go. Yep, can you, I think it's a tricky bottle to get focus on. Yep, perfect. So this is called Ajmal Z, and this is straightforward, inspired from Dior Sauvage, and gladly I would say this is closest clone to Dior Sauvage till date. I don't think anything gets as close as this one. Neither Irma Ventana gets this close, neither Pride gets this close. This one is, I would say, the closest to Dior Sauvage you can get for 1,200 rupees, right? If you can get a good deal on it and you're looking for Sauvage, go grab this one. And apart from that, there is one called Kuru. It's very travel unfriendly bottle, too huge. And I think this also reminds me of Sauvage. And there were like 2-3 reviews on Fragrantica, and they also said it's like wannabe Sauvage. I think this is a better quality than Kuro, so I would give it a pass. So this would be my number one recommendation for Ajmal. This is a very good alternative to Dior Sauvage. If you can grab it for 1,000-1,200 rupees, nothing gets better. The second one on the list I would give it to is Ajmal Cento. So this is a very fresh scent. I would give a pointer on this one because this one I was surprised with this one. So this is lavender, lily of valley, patchouli, and sandalwood in the dry down. So far, whatever I showcased, this is, I think, my recommendation. If you're looking for a original smelling Ajmal scent, I would give it to this one. Centos is number 2 recommendation from this video. The third one I will give it would be a tie between Aristocrat, because this smells good, but then this is a 50 ml bottle and cost is around 2,200. That's the downside. That makes the price double because the size is half. Second one I would give it, this is a very fun fragrance, Friction. Smells like Center Fresh. It could be a good gym scent, it could be a good daily wear, it could be, spray on the go kind of fragrances, because this do not cost much. 600, 650, absolute worth for money. So I would give this one the third spot in top 3 Occidental Ajmal French collection. We will be doing a video on the others as well. Coming up, we are dedicating a whole section for others. We might introduce you to a new reviewer for our others category, or I might jump in there, but I need to train my nose as per the others, because I've been smelling everything which is more of perfumes. For others, you need a lot of patience, honestly guys. I do not have. I need to learn patience for that. And let's do some bonus products on this one. There are 3 bonus products, actually 2 new. One is called Oud Afghano by Khalis. Again, for the range of around 900,000. This one is the closest you can get by spending the least to Black Afghano. This is Oud Afghano by Khalis. If you are on budget and looking for a monstrous, enormous projection, beast mode, go for this one. This is Khalis Oud Afghano, 4,000 rupees. You can't get any closer to Black Afghano. Of course, this does has oud and leather and that smokiness, that roughness to it. Of course, it's synthetic. I think everything we talk about, you don't find naturalness to natural ingredients are not there. But these do smell good, do not smell plasticky is what I mean. This smells synthetic. Yeah, opening is synthetic, but then dry down is just perfect for the price. The next bonus one is Astute Blue, again by House of Khalis. This is, the name says it all. It's Astute Blue. It's Blue de Chanel again. But so far, we are missing one thing in the market right now, is a good Blue de Chanel alternative. Of course, this is also not a perfect alternative. For a price of 1,200 rupees, this is better than Tag Him for sure, and even better than one of the Ajmals we spoke just now. That is our Neutron. So this is also kind of mimicking Blue de Chanel, but this is better than Neutron. This is Astute Blue by Khalis, right? For 1,200 bucks, you can get as close to Blue de Chanel or a better version of Tag Him. This is Khalis Astute Blue. I am testing more Khalis fragrances. Let me show you a couple of them. There were 2 I tested. One was called Oud Al Arab. Another one was called Oud Woody. I was not convinced, so I didn't include in the list. So otherwise, I was planning to do Ajmal and Khalis both together. So I dropped them up. For now, the highlight of this video are the available. These, we see a lot of discount on these Ajmal scents nowadays. That's the reason I made this video. So guys, if you see Ajmal on discount, Z should be the first one to grab. Cento should be the second one, and Friction should be the third one. And if you're looking for something to gift, then definitely Aristocrat is the next one. Hey guys, it's Mohit from Projekt Perfumery India signing off. I'll be seeing you soon again. Thank you.